Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's me, Taj. Hope you've all been keeping well. And today, yes, I'm going to be opening 3 booster boxes of One Piece card game EB01 Memorial Collection, the first special supplementary set in Japan, coming out in English very, very soon in a few months' time. But let's crack on and open one of these boxes. Before I do though, let me summarize what I've pulled so far. So I have opened 3 boxes off camera, and I've purchased a single as well. So this was a single that I purchased, Tony Chopper, as you can see here. Beautiful Tony Chopper card. So just cover up Law's face there. So that was the alt art that I purchased. And then I got some SR cards. I pulled these from my 3 booster boxes so far. It's doing really well. I got 2 secret rare Bonchans. So very nice, very happy with that one. And I pulled a Tony Chopper SR as well, but I gave that to one of my friends, a young lad at my locals who plays One Piece with us called Kai, who just turned 14. So happy birthday to you, Kai. I gave that to him as his birthday present. And then I've pulled 3 alt arts, all of which happen to be Laboon. What are the chances of me getting the same alt art from all 3 of my booster boxes? Anyway, at least I got 2 Bonchan secret rares with a couple of those boxes as well. So let's crack on and move on and see what we get from my first booster box for today's video. Okay, so this set is quite small, only 61 cards. Unlike your normal One Piece set, it's about half the size. But what it does is it does add some really useful cards to each archetype to boost up some archetypes that might have needed some support, might not have been so viable to play more recently, but then this really does add some extra oomph to those decks and helps you make them a little bit more playable. So what we're going to do, open all of the packs here, 24 packs. Japanese packs, as you might know, only have 6 cards in each pack, so they're half the size of an English box, so you're going to get half the amount of pulls as you're getting half the amount from your booster box. So we're going to expect to get 3 to 4 SRs and 1 box here, and if we're lucky we'll get the secret rare in there as well. 61 cards there. There's a breakdown for you guys, just so you might want to have a look. And let's crack on. I'm going to go from top to bottom just as we've opened it and see what we get. So I hope you've all been keeping well. We are approaching OP06 release in English this weekend as I'm recording this. OP07 has launched in Japan. I will be getting 6 booster boxes of that. So look forward to that video on this channel if you are interested in the Japanese booster boxes. But we start off with our first rare here. Let's have a look. Who have we got here? We've got Kazuki Hiyori, and she's got an activate main. You may place this card to the bottom of your into your trash. Place up to one of your 5 cost or less Land of Wano type characters other than Hiyori from your hand into play, then draw 1 card. So it gives you a bigger body in play and draw. So this might be, you might want to play this one on curve, and then later on you can utilize it to play something a little bit more and draw an extra card as well, which is always a useful trait to have. So we'll pop her down there for now. I'm not going to talk too much about every single card, otherwise we'll be here all day because we're opening 3 booster boxes, but I will sort of pick odd cards here and there, like the first card from the box. I had to do that, didn't I? Right, let's have a look. Okay, this is a very iconic moment from Water 7 arc, and then we've got a good old man Eminem NL in his really useful event card as well. And then we've got Oars Jr. as our holo on this particular pack. So 2 packs in, 2 holos so far. There is, like I said, we're going to be guaranteed 4 to 5 hits from this, 3 to 4 SRs, and 1 box hit, potentially 2. So we'll continue and see how we get. Bones? Is this guy called Bones? I think he was something along those lines. Again, he was on the train, wasn't he? T-Bone is what his name is. He was on the train from Water 7 to what was that place called where you go from Water 7 to, it's part of the Water 7 arc. I can't remember what it's called now. Not Marineford, because that's where you end up going after Impel Down. Oh, look at that Yamato. Looks so beautiful, that artwork. And here's another really useful card as well. This is Izu, obviously on play, attach up to 1 rested Dawn cost to your leader or one of your characters, and on opponent's attack, once per turn, you may trash one card from your hand. If your leader has Land of Wano or Whitebeard Pirates type, give up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters minus 2,000 power for this turn. So it could negate an attack coming in from one of your opponent's characters or leaders. So good to, stop an attack coming in potentially. So yeah, quite a nice card in that sense. Okay, Yamato again. There we go. There's another event card. There's Bonchan's event. There we got the Merry 2 event. There's our first leader card. This one is Odin. So Odin is green and red leader. So according to the rules, your character cards with type 1 or country without a counter have plus 1,000 counter. So it gives everything a counter. That is a 1-0 country that doesn't have a counter with it. Don times 1 when attacking. If you've got a cost 5 or higher 1-0 country character in play, this leader gets a plus 1,000 power until the start of your next turn. So it bumps it up to 6k. 6k leaders are very powerful in One Piece. Very difficult to deal with, generally speaking. So yeah, if you can get that done, which is quite good to be able to get that done once you've got a 5 cost or higher, because on curve, you're going to be starting to get bigger attacks later on, and it just means that your opponent has to do just a little bit more in order to get past you. Okay, oh my god. What on earth is going on here? I seriously do not know what's going on here. I ordered 6 boxes so I can get 6 different alt arts. Oh lord, okay. Yes, we have got Laboon here. You guys haven't seen Laboon yet. Yeah, we've not talked about Laboon, so let's talk about Laboon on this video, shall we? Okay, Laboon is a 4-cost, 5,000 power SR, and it is activate main. You may rest this character, give up to one of your opponent's characters, cost -4 for this turn. Okay, thank you very much, Laboon. Wow. I really don't know what to say. I should be very happy, but no. When you're getting every single box, the same SR, the same altar, it does get a little bit depressing, especially when it's your 4th box and you've already got some. Okay, so we got Hannibal here. Hannibal is a leader that is obviously impel down, which we would assume. Blue and purple. 5,000 power. End of your turn, you may return one of your cost 2 or higher impel down characters to your hand. Set up to 1 Don card from your Don deck as active. So it gives you that ability to pick something up and reactivate a Don, which can be quite useful with purple when you sort of Don starved a little bit, or purple manipulates Don both ways, so you can negative Don and plus Don. So it's just can be quite useful to have that restored for you to be able to use something to counter. Killer and Kid, really useful card. This card's going to be going into my purple-red Luffy deck for sure. It's just such a good card. So it's 4 cost, rush. When attacking, if your opponent has 2 or less life cards, it gains 2,000 power during this turn. So essentially, with red-purple law, that I'll be playing this with, you can cheat it in using your Shambles ability. So you play it for Don -2 effect, Don -3 effect, and you got a 7k rush, depending on if your opponent's life is down to 2 or not. That's absolutely insane. You can have some really, really good, strong rush red purple Luffy deck going. EB01 and OP06 really make that deck that I've got so much more powerful. Makes it viable for a change. I've been playing it since it came out, ST10, and I've been playing it through OP05, and it's not amazing. It's not top tier, but I have fun with it, which is why I continue to play with it. So it's one of those things that I'm not going to give up. I know it gets stronger as OP06 comes out, and it also, gets even stronger with EB01. Talking about cards that make decks stronger, here's one that makes the Uta deck a little bit stronger. A 2k counter, which Uta is lacking as far as film cards are concerned. So you can finally replace that Ezo that you've got 4 copies of with this as a 2k counter. 4 cost, 5,000 power, Don times 1, your turn. For every 3 rested Don on your field, this character gains 1,000 power. So essentially, if you're going to swing with this, you want to swing later on after you've done everything you needed to. Swing with it, and yeah, pretty decent. You can get, let's just say you've got 9 Don rested, and you've got a Don attached to this. That is then going to take, the Don attached takes up to 6. The other 9 multiples of 3. So yeah, 9k swing from a 4 cost character that's also a 2k counter. Really strong card, really strong for that film Uta package that some of you might be playing at the moment. We are currently in OP05 meta. OP06 meta doesn't start till later. I will be at the regional in Wolverhampton at the end of March. I was going to be playing, but I will now be casting. So I'm working for organised play events, and I'll be casting the tournament as I did with the European Championships. So really looking forward to that. So if you guys just want to check that out, please do. There will be a live stream, and I will be one of the casters alongside Ben Fitzpatrick, who I casted with at the European Championships and previous organised play events, including was it a treasure cup we had at the UK Games Expo last year? I think that was my first ever casting gig. So really good working with Ben again. But do check that out, and you can always follow me on X, Twitter, at TCGTaj. That's at TCGTAJ, and check out everything that I share. It's mainly One Piece and Dragon Ball Fusion World at the moment that I'm focusing on, so you can check out my content there. Right, we'll continue with this box. Let's see what we've got. Let's see. Oh, there's a leader in here, but it's not alt art leader, unfortunately. Let's talk about this one, shall we? Okay, we have got our third or fourth, yeah, this is our third leader from this box, and it's Kairos of Dressrosa. 5,000 power, activate main. Once per turn, you may turn the top card of your life face up, KO up to one of your opponents, costs 0 characters. So again, manipulates the yellow, turning your cards face up, and then the black, you know, KOing stuff based on their cost. So yeah, there we go. That's why the 2 colors are applicable. But yeah, quite a decent card. Dressrosa obviously has quite a lot of black cards from the Rebecca deck that's available, and we did get like stuff like Toy Soldier from the next set as well. I think it was OP05. So there is stuff that you can play with it. So yeah, I think we've got another secret rare in this box. Yes, we do. It's almost like a mirror box, this one of the previous ones. Bonchan number 3 for me. I wish these were in English so I could play with them, because again, this is going to be super good in my red purple lore deck. So let's talk about this one. So Bonchan is 4 cost to play, and is 1,000 power. Doesn't sound like much. It's got 1,000 counter, but on play, add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck as active, so it helps you accelerate your Don, which is always useful. And then when attacking, choose up to one of your opponent's characters. This character has the same base power as the chosen character for this turn. So the later you get on and the bigger the characters your opponent's got, this becomes really powerful. Obviously, it's quite easy to deal with, but from your opponent, because if you swung with this and it's got 1,000 power, yeah, this is definitely going to get knocked out. But yeah, good to accelerate your Don, and also to then get 1 big swing in before it gets removed. So really good card, unless obviously you've got blockers in play. So that's our second hit. We've not even hit an SR yet. We keep hitting all these. We've got the 2 box hits, but no SR. Are we going to get an alt art leader or not? I think there might still be an opportunity to get an alt art leader. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. There we go. There is our ex-god, who is Ganfall. I'm pretty sure I haven't pulled any SRs. I'm not missing anything, am I? No, we've not got any SRs so far. So we're going to continue. Let's move these cards to one side. Get the empty packs away. Right, let's crack on. First box still. We're in our first box. I will speed up. going forward with the next ones. We could just skip through like the commons and uncommons. There is Khalifa, and she's a holo. I think Khalifa's pretty decent as well in this set. What does Khalifa do? Let's have a look. Khalifa is on play, Don ×1. If your leader has a Water 7 type, return up to 2 cost 4 or less characters from your trash to your hand. So you can have 2 characters into your hand. Yes, we got Tony Chopper. I was wondering if I was going to pull another one of these. I was like, oh, I gave away the only one I had. Finally pulled another one. Love this fantastic artwork. It is beautiful. Like I said, and like you saw earlier on, I did buy the So-So alt art of it as well. All of my alt arts are by So-So, by the way. My 4 Laboons and the one I purchased of Tony Chopper. So-So is one of my favorite artists from Pokemon and has carried that on here as well into One Piece. But that artwork is really nice. So yeah, really nice. Glad to pull that SR. So we still got at least 2 more SRs from our last 5 packs. So we're going to have an interesting time seeing what we get. And we don't get it in this one. So we'll pop that card just down there. That was Spandine. 4 packs to go. Let's see what we get. Let's see. Is this, yeah, this one's got an SR in it. And there we go. Another SR. This time it's Miss Wednesday. I think that is my 3rd or 4th Miss Wednesday now. My 4 boxes. That's pretty nice. There we go. We'll pop her down there. So I didn't talk about what Chopper does and I didn't talk about what Miss Wednesday does. Let's quickly do that. So Miss Wednesday is a blocker. On opponent's attack, once per turn, Don -1. If your leader's type includes Baroque works, add up to 1 Don card from your Don deck and set it as active. So that's pretty cool. So that's a decent enough SR. And then Tony Chopper is a blocker. 3 cost 4,000 power with 1,000 counter. Don ×2 when attacking. Give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 3,000 power during this turn. That's going to be super useful. Again, in my red-purple lore deck. Yes, I'm very much focused on cards which are going to be impactful in that sense for my personal deck. I do need to start looking more and more into the meta going forward, especially OPO6, as I will be commentating the first OPO6 tournament. And there we go, that's Cavendish, right? I'm pretty sure we've got Cavendish here. So this is Cavendish, and Cavendish is on play when attacking. If your leader is a supernova type and you have no other Cavendish on the field, activate to Don. That could work really well in red-green lore. I think, yeah, that would be pretty decent in red-green lore. Especially with the shambles ability, so you can shambles it in for free and then reactivate that 2 Don that you used to shambles with. So yeah, not bad at all. And once it's in play, you've got 6,000 attacker, and you're resetting 2 Don every time you swing with it, so that's pretty nice. Okay, Scarlet, I think this one is. I'm pretty sure it's Scarlet. Yes, it is Scarlet from Dressrosa. And then our final pack. Let's see if we've got any last pack magic. Are we going to get another SR or not? Before we move on to box number 2. No, we don't. Scratchman is our final holo. Scratchman Apu. So, let's move on. Okay, here we go. So box number 2. Let's crack on. Let's see what this particular box has in store for us. Please, please, Laboon, I do love you, but 4 alt arts out 4 booster boxes was more than enough. Let me get something different, please. Please, Laboon, please. Manga Chopper wouldn't go amiss, I have to say. Okay, so we've got our packs out. Let's just crack on and see what we get now, shall we? Yep. Let's do that. Let's see. Pack number 1. Okay, listen everyone, I'm really interested in reading your comments, so please comment something below. Let me know what One Piece sets you're looking forward to. What cards are you looking forward to from OPO6 in English? OPO7's just come out in Japan. Is there anything exciting in there? And in this particular set, anything that you've seen that you really want to play with, put into your deck, build a deck around. make something more useful for yourself, let me know in the comments below. And if you do like this video, obviously leave a thumbs up. And we have got another SR here, the wonderful Shirahoshi, the Princess of the Sea, Neptune's daughter. She's a 2-cost, 0 power, 1000 counter. When this character is KO'd by your opponent's effects, place up to 1 card from the top of your deck onto your life. And she's also a blocker as well. So really useful, 2k 0-cost blocker, but it does give you 1 life back as well on block. So that's really useful card for yellow, as if yellow needed any more useful stuff. No trigger on it though, which is really good, because too many trigger cards. We've got far too many trigger cards in yellow. We don't need any more. Okay, let's see. As you might have known, yellow's done pretty well recently. Ooh, there we go. There is an alt art straight off the bat. Second pack in, and we have got something different this time. It is Cavendish, the card I was just talking about a little while ago. That goes so well in a supernova deck. Lets you restand 2 Dawn on attack and on play. 1000 counter. Beautiful looking card. Some nice texturing on that indeed. There we go. Okay, let's pop that into a sleeve. So pack number 2, and we've already got an alt art. Have we got anything else in this set? Are there any alt art leaders? I do know alt art leaders do not take away from your box hit. That's happened to me before. So I'm hoping that potentially there still could be an alt art leader. There's still a chance to get Bonchan as well, secret rare. But we'll see when we come to that bridge. There's Odin again as a leader, and there's a holo. Blue event, holo. So it's always good to get rare event cards. From a playability point of view in English, but obviously in Japanese they're not much good to me because I can't play with Japanese cards in English, which is a bit of a shame. And we've got another SR. There we go. There is our, I think, who is demanding the focus? This is not right. I do not want you to demand the focus. We're going to stick the focus here. There we go. So we have got Ivankov's right-hand person. Ivankov obviously has the ability to use Ivankov's hormone to change a character from a male to female hormones, and it is Inazuma. End of your turn, if you've got 2 or less life, 2 or less cards in your hand, you draw 2 cards. So that is pretty nice. I would love to put this in a Nami, but it's way too expensive. 6 cost to drop it. Is very, very difficult to do in Nami when you get to that stage, but it will be really good. Going into, yeah, you know what, it could potentially work in Nami. I don't think it will though. I just think it's a bit too expensive to play as a Nami player, because you want to have a lot of Don open for your events, and having to commit 6 one turn to play that, yes, it's got value when it continues on, but I don't know, might be something worth taking. We got Brooke. This artwork is insane. I love this artwork. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at all the musical notes. You got Brooke just looking outstanding in this artwork. If this was an alt art, I would be very, very happy pulling it. So I'm happy to pull it as a regular SR. It'd be awesome with texturing though. So there is Brooke. And let's have a quick look at what Brooke does before we move on. So on play, when attacking, and when attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters cost -1 for this turn, then KO up to one of your opponent's 0 cost characters. So you can help reduce power of something a little bit further, or just reduce like a 1 cost and KO it. You probably wouldn't want to use it just for a 1 cost unless it's something like really annoying. So maybe you'd reduce something and then you can KO a Rebecca on the other side of the board, a Rebecca blocker, just to get rid of a blocker. You know, there are different things, but you'd probably want to use one of your leaders or something else, other character, to help you reduce the cost of something a little bit bigger, so you can get total value out of that particular ability on play. And once per turn. There we go, Mr. 1, holo. Let's crack on, continue. So at the moment we're sitting at 3 SRs, 1 alt arts, There are no Mangadons in this set, which is a bit of a shame. It would be nice if there were, but there isn't. There's Logtown again as a stage. There's Hannibal. We talked about Hannibal earlier on. And there is our CP9 event card featuring good old Rob Lucci and Paulie in that one. Paulie obviously felt extremely betrayed by Lucci. If you know the story, you know the story. There is Kid and Killer again. Oh man, it's such a shame we can't play Japanese cards. Would be really nice for me to be able to play Killer and Kid, but I'll probably be getting EB01 in English at some point. It's becoming really difficult for me to get hold of English booster boxes now. I did have a friend who from day one, from OPO1 times, I'd done an agreement with, asked him to, he owned a shop, I asked him to supply One Piece, and I guaranteed that I'd purchase the products off him. There we go, another Bonchan. I've now got a play set of these, which is lovely. Always good to pull this beautiful secret rare card. Nice that you get it so frequently as well, because you get it in most boxes with your alt art as well. So it's not replacing an alt art, which I really love. Yeah. So as I was saying, so I was getting booster boxes from one of my friends all the way through, pretty much almost buying a case, most sets off him. And then it got super popular, so it's easy for him to shift stuff as well. And then he's been told recently by the supplier that it's going to be difficult for him to be able to get those booster boxes or any product of One Piece, which really makes it difficult now for me to be able to source stuff, as One Piece is super popular right now. So I'm going to do the best I can. I might have to resort to buying singles going forward, and the odd booster box where I can get hold of it. So yeah, if any of you out there supply One Piece card game in the UK, let me know. I'd be happy to do sponsored content or endorse your shop. So do let me know, and going forward I might be able to, could have a mutual relationship. Let's have a look. What do we got in this one? So we've got Scarlet again as a holo. We're down to our last 5 packs now in this second booster box. 1 booster box to go after this. So we're doing pretty good. Only the one Tony Chopper regular SR so far, which is a little bit disappointing. I would like to get more. I think I've doubled up on the rest of them already out of my 4 boxes. I'd only, like I said, I've pulled 2 in total, but one of them I did give as a birthday present to a young player at my LGS. So let's continue. Let's see what we got in this particular pack. We've got another holo event. 2 packs to go. Penultimate pack from booster box number 2 of 3 in this video. Okay, that's definitely not got an alt art leader in it. And the final pack. So how do you know you've got an alt art leader? Well, it's going to be the card at the back, and it's going to have a red back, which this one doesn't. So we haven't. Okay, we got a holo at the end there as well. So let's summarize quickly what we got from box number 2. Brook, Inazuma, Shirahoshi, and then we got Bonchan Secret Rare, and we got the Cavendish alt art. So that was pretty decent. So that was box number 2. Let's move on to our final box now, shall we? Box number 3. Here it is. Let's crack on and see if we can get, I tell you what would be good. If we can get Manga Chopper, or if we can get the alt art secret rare of Bonchan, I would be very, very happy. Those would be the 2 chases now that I'm after. But let's hope the One Piece pull gods are going to help me. So let's crack on. Pack number 1. There are no god packs in this, unfortunately. There are, I believe, I've been told there are god packs in OP07 in Japan. So in Japan they get god packs. We never got them in the West. We're going to get a replacement. We're going to get a treasure rare instead, like the Chinese version did. So China got a secret, a treasure rare card, which was Boa Hancock. and we're getting a treasure rare card of Nami. So it looks like treasure rares are region locked, the exclusive artworks of already released cards, but they seem to be locked per region. So interesting. If you want to get the whole collection, you have to get in different languages, which is quite an interesting concept, and I like that, you know, where you have to potentially trade with people globally if you want to have each card. China does have exclusive cards, so I have got the Luffy from last year's red envelope Lunar New Year Luffy, and then this year's Zoro, which was also the same. Those two artworks never come out in the West or in Japan, sorry, so only in China. So that's exclusive already, region locked. We've got Cavendish again as an SR. But, you know, the more and more we get, I think it's quite a nice thing, because those cards are already available in one form or another. It's just an artwork that is region locked, which I think just adds a bit more, sort of, from a collectability point of view, a bit more of a challenge, shall we say. Some people might not like it because they're like, well, I want to be able to get it in my own language and be able to play with it, but from a collectability point of view, I think it just adds an extra element of challenge. Right, let's see what we got in these packs here now. Mr. 1 is our holo. So at the moment we've just got the 1 SR from the first few packs that we've opened. I think we're sort of more than 6 packs in now, so more of a quarter of the way through this box. Let's see what we got here. We got another of those fantastic looking rare event cards. Kaido there, looking menacing. What's this pack got? Some of you might be wondering, why do I use scissors to open my packs? Well, because there's only 6 cards in each pack, it's very easy to catch the corners with the rip tab, and if you've got really something valuable in that, last thing you want to be doing is damaging a really nice card. So because the cards aren't usually in the middle, they're at the back, the good hits, they're going to get caught when you're ripping it. So you don't want to damage the corner of your card. So I just go the safe route and I cut my packs open. Some people like it, some people like, well, why are you cutting them for? I don't really care. It's the way I do things. And I learned a technique from one of my Japanese friends who used to do video openings. You do a little nick, just like that. Then you slide, you pinch it slightly so it opens up a bit. Slide your scissors in so you don't have an annoying little tab lying around, because the pack stays in one piece. Just like that. One piece, get it? One piece. Okay, that's a corny joke. Okay, let's move on. There we go. Izo. It's our rare, so we still only on the 1 SR. So my boxes haven't really done me justice as far as getting a wide variety of alt arts to help me start my EB01 collection. I collect alt arts for every set, as many of the alt arts as I can, and I have a mixed language. So the whole idea about me opening booster boxes in Japanese is not to get play sets of cards and not be, it's about obviously getting as many different alts as I can to help start my collection. There's usually about 24 that I need to collect in each set, so 24 including the SPs. So if I can get a good jump start, it just means that there's less for me to collect in English, because I'd be happy just to have the Japanese versions in my folder. Okay, let's have a look what we got in this one. We got Kid and Killer again, so we're doing well as far as the holos are concerned, but we're still only just sitting on the 1 SR, so we're gonna have an exciting end of this box, because we've not got our box hit yet. We've got 2 to 3 SRs left to find, so this is going to be super exciting. We're down to almost the last quarter of this box, still no SR. So how many packs have we got left? 2, 4, 6, 7 packs to go. A lot in these last 7 packs. Most of these packs are going to have some sort of hit in them, so stick around, peeps. Last 7 packs of this video. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. Like I said before, wow, okay, our last 6 packs are gonna be stacked. Last quarter of this box. Like I said, if you have enjoyed my content, please consider liking the video, leaving a comment below, and check out some of my other content. I'm not asking you to subscribe. You can subscribe yourselves if you want to. Every pack here now should have something in it. Every pack bar 1 potentially, but they should all have something in it. Okay, what have we got in this one? Ooh, okay. Nice. So there is our secret rare. It is Inazuma. That's a really nice one to get, I have to say. That is from Impel Down. The background is, I think it's from Impel Down. Not sure. When Ivankov's meeting Luffy for the first time, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's crack on. It's a really nice alt art. So we've got 4 packs left. What we're going to get in this one. This one has got a leader and just a holo. Okay. So last 3 packs should have something. I don't think we're getting our Bonchan this time. But we are getting a Brook. So another Brook SR card. So that's our second SR card of 3 or 4. I think you get 3 SRs if you get the secret rare. Otherwise you get 4 potentially. No. Okay. We're just going to get an SR from our last box. So this box was not as exciting as our previous boxes in the sense that what? Okay, there's something wrong with this box. Or did I miss an SR somewhere? I must have missed an SR somewhere. Okay, which one did I think was... I know what it is. That was our SR. Why did I not spot that? Okay, we did get 3 SRs. I thought this box had cheated me. I thought, what's going on here? Why have I not got a third SR? And it was Viola, blocker, on play, choose one of the following, look at all of your opponent's life, then return them in any order, or turn all of your life cards face down. So there you go. That's really useful in the Three Brothers starter deck, being able to turn your life cards face down. So that's pretty good. Okay, so that was our third SR. So there we go. That's my 4th box. Let me move everything to one side and let's just have a quick summary of our 3 boxes. Box 1, we got 3 SRs. So we got Tony Chopper, we got Cavendish, and we got Miss Wednesday was our SR. And then we got Laboon as our wonderful box hit, and we also got our secret rare as well on top of that. So that was a pretty decent box number 1. Box number 2, we got Shirahoshi, which was nice. I'll pop Shirahoshi just there. We got Inazuma, which is really cool. So Inazuma can go there, and we got Brook. And then Cavendish was our box hit. And again, we got another one of the Bon Clay secret rares. And then our final box was Cavendish again. And we got Brook again. And this time we got Viola as an SR. And our box hit was Inazuma. So there we have it. 3 boxes, fairly varied number of hits. But from my 6 boxes, we got 4 Laboons. Yeah, just makes it a little bit interesting in that sense. I have got a playset now of Bonchan as well though, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of EB01. It's really interesting concept. I think it'd be good to see what the future EB sets bring as far as pumping archetypes up to make them more competitive. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. You take care of yourselves and I'll see you soon. All the best. Bye.